Hello YouTube and welcome back to tutorial, and please subscribe if you haven't, so that we can learn more from each other and you can send some things you will have questions. And so in the last tutorial we had nothing like this, I had to look at that. So we had this error like, if we do auto remove redundant parentheses, that's because that we were having one value on the tuple, so it's unnecessary to actually put the parentheses when it's just one value. For it to recognize the tuple, put another value here, so E03 like we did, and then the error will go. And for string declarations, you will initialize like this: your name equals glen, that's a string, put it in the quotes, and that's a string, and to know that name is a string, the interpreter will infer on your behalf. So in this tutorial we're gonna be talking about inference, type conversion. In fact, not inference, type conversion. We're gonna convert values from one type to another type. Or let's say maybe you're calculating the average salary and people have been entering in the sort of integers maybe, or maybe you are calculating the total number of students over the average marks, and then you want to infer, maybe if you are using integers only in the total calculation of the average, you see that the trailing zeros in the number will be stripped off because it's an integer. That's why you might want to do a type conversion, so that you can get every single digit that is in the amount from the total, so that it won't get stripped up. So that's where you do the type conversions. That's just an example. You can use it any way you want, maybe from a string to an integer. I don't know, you do what you like. So we're just gonna look at a simple thing. We're gonna say total here. Total equals to maybe an integer. We're just not gonna get into the integer. Maybe someone entered a 10 and someone entered another 10, maybe someone entered a 23, and then lastly 24. So these are just the values that have been entered, and then I can get the average of these, and we're gonna do something like total, of course, over the number of elements that is 4. And yeah, that could work. Actually, that could work. It works, but prevention, there is a decimal point there. The decimal point, when you use these slash for division, it's gonna remove any reminders. So because we are dealing with integers, so now when you want to turn it into a variable that is kind of a float, you're gonna do something cool with this. You put a parenthesis and just type float there, and I'm sure the result of that is going to be a float value. And then maybe to some extent, I don't know if you what reason, you are just gonna put another variable average here, and it's gonna be having the amount that is an average but also string. So you're gonna be doing something like str here to represent a string, and do avg. That's how you do type conversion. So you can do type conversion of any type, and this is how you do it. You can look up in the docs for more info if you want to compare, but we can be just sharing these two. And thank you for listening in this tutorial, and now in the next tutorial we take you through the if statement and the conditional statements. So and tune in, and we will take more. If you have any comments, please send them, and we'll know your requests. And thank you again for listening to me.